Welcome back. It's been a while.
I know. Did you forget about us? Did you forget the sound of our voice?
Well, we haven't been doing anything, so we've just been lazy. That's why we haven't been doing this.
Right. We've barely been anywhere doing anything, just watching Netflix and chilling.
Netflix and chill. We actually got to do that for the first time in 3 months yesterday.
Yeah, for 20 minutes.
I have this ultimate desire to be retired, and then when we sit around doing nothing for more than 15 minutes, we're both like, all right, now what? Anyway, we are currently in New Rochelle, New York.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you that don't know where New Rochelle, New York is, it's on the border of a town called Scarsdale, which is a very, very she and posh, but about 20 minutes from New York City.
Right. Are we near Long Island? Oh, no.
Kinda.
Ish.
Yeah, we're not far from Long Island.
Right. I'm slowly expanding on my knowledge of New York. And now that I know that New York is not just Manhattan.
Most people think, yeah, you're in New York, you're in New York City, Times Square, but no, we're in the suburbs, but not too far. We'll be in Brooklyn all weekend, and we're going to be in New York City at different points in time eating.
I know what Brooklyn means.
Smorgasbord?
Yeah.
Last time we were here at Smorgasbord, one of my favorite foods I've ever ate.
The ramen burger?
The ramen burger. I have to work this weekend at a seminar, but what I would love is if you would run out, pick me up a couple ramen burgers.
And bring them to you?
Yeah, get a couple for the team. You know, Chuck would want one, I'm sure.
I'll see what I can do.
This was actually about the time last year we were here. A little later even. A little later. It was October.
I forget, yeah. It was around then.
You can go back on our Instagram or some of our Facebook accounts and see the ramen burger that I'm talking about. Scroll back about a year.
Yeah.
I've posted it a couple times because I missed that burger. We were with our buddy Joe.
Yeah.
And we ate our way through Brooklyn and then that was one of our times that we realized, hey, you go off the rails for a day or two, you're not doing that much damage.
No, and also, we walked a hell of a lot around the whole city.
Well, and I think that goes unnoticed for a lot of people, whether it's, I'm taking time off to enjoy New York City, or I'm just not working out as much, or I'm, going to eat my way through. You forget that part of it is just your activity level. So while we ate far more than usual, we also probably burned far more than usual. Oh,
yeah, we did about 12 miles most days.
I remember you kept track of it.
Yeah, I had my stepper going on my watch.
So compared to an average day, that could be 6 to 10 miles more than we usually do, almost 1,000 calories. So obviously it's more than just calories in, calories out. But at the same time, if you're burning more, hey, while being on the road for the last 3 months, one of the weeks I felt and looked the best was after the CrossFit Games.
Right, and that's because you were running around like crazy all day long.
Right.
Chasing down games athletes.
I worked out less than 10 minutes any day.
Yeah.
All body weight movements, 100 burpees here, some lunges there. Sleep was at a minimum, but then at the end of the week, I think just because you're burning so much and you're on the go, I was up longer than usual.
Yeah, that too.
So, we've been on the road since June 12th.
13th.
June 13th?
Yeah, it was a Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday?
It was a stormy Tuesday in Naples, Florida.
We did drive immediately through a storm.
Yeah, I was like, how should we learn how to pull a trailer behind us? How about in a horrendous tropical downpour?
Well, good news is we're not leaving now, which is really bad down in Florida. So anybody listening down in Florida, be safe.
Yeah, take care, guys.
You can go back if you want. You can listen to the episode where we talked about our journey those first few days. We recorded it in Randy and Rox's house in Orlando. So
I couldn't stop laughing.
You could go back and record and listen to those episodes. But 3 months later, can you believe it?
Is it three months?
It's September 7th right now.
Wow.
Literally, just about 3 months.
Oh my God! No wonder I'm ready to go home.
It's funny. It's like time has flew by, but at the same time, it's gone slowly.
Yeah.
When I was looking back through pictures, it's just like every one of those pictures kind of tells a deeper story about where we were, who we stayed with, who we met. It's been a great journey. It's been tiring at times, stressful at times, but also very rewarding.
Yeah.
I think one of the coolest parts of everything is just how many people we've interacted with. I mean, You did some math the other day, and we were on like seminar 40 something.
I think it might be our 40th today. Yeah, I don't know. I need to do the
We
math again.
do that math again, and then depending on when you started.
But that's
counting,
a lot of seminars.
Yeah, regardless of whether it's 38 or 44.
A lot of people at each seminar.
Yeah, I would say we've probably had about 15 to 20 at every seminar.
We've met hundreds and hundreds of people.
And what's really cool is seeing all of these people join the tribe after. I mean, we make it a point in that, I think one thing you and I have learned over the course of these 3 months, especially, is just flexible eating works. There's zero doubt about that.
Absolutely zero doubt in my mind. After 3 months on the road of some weeks eating like assholes.
Many weeks. I mean, I'd be a full disclosure. You come at me, but then at times you're just like, I give up. Because I know, like last night, you saw that I was just eating extra.
Yeah.
And you didn't say anything.
I mean, I'm just as bad sometimes. Like, I'll rein it in here and there, and then I guess I encourage you sometimes. It's like, let's get these donuts today, whereas you're trying to dial yourself in a little bit.
Well, and I also have, every weekend I've been on the road beyond what we've done, and I have a little less control. So you can dial it in those 2 days where I'm going out even more.
Well, provided I have access to a kitchen.
True that.
Yeah.
I've also had a few glasses of wine.
I know. I'm seeing a whole new side to Jason.
A bottle of sake.
He's very relaxed.
You know what it is? You get to the point in this journey where you're like, hey, we're going to be home in just under 3 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
And part of me is like, how much damage can I do in that 3 weeks? I'm not saying like as a challenge. I'm saying I'm still pretty dialed in. I'm still tracking for the most part. We're still exercising. So I'm like, okay, if I'm a little relaxed, we know we're going to get home and we're going to be diligent for those. We get home tentatively September 27th. We leave October 30th. And we're going to be really dialed in. We've talked about, being super accurate with our numbers, eating some better quality foods. Not because we think we need to, but just a little bit of a detox.
Yeah, no, I think our bodies will feel good after that. I think it will certainly help us feel more energized and probably help with any inflammation in our bodies and whatnot, and just help us decompress and de-stress a lot as well.
And I think one thing we are going to do, which we're actually starting tomorrow, and we'll talk about it more as it happens, is we're getting our blood tested tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're coming here to my aunt and uncle's house where we're staying at.
Inside Tracker.
Inside Tracker's coming. So what we want to do is we're getting tested tomorrow, and then we're going to do it again before we leave, and just to see what kind of improvements we can make within our, vitamins and hormones and all of those things they're going to test for us.
Before we leave for the wedding, you mean?
Oh, yeah.
So in a month. So we'll give ourselves a month.
We're still doing the wedding, right?
Well, apparently. You did ask me earlier if I wanted to reschedule, and I said yes. Which I don't think was the response you were expecting.
I don't think we should reschedule. I think we can just cancel it and go drive to Vegas and get eloped.
And just surprise everyone.
We'll do a Facebook Live. Everybody can be there.
But everyone's going to show up in California for November 4th.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a little...
You're welcome. Have
a
vacation. You're welcome. You don't have to come to our wedding. You can do what you like.
But anyway, what I was saying earlier was with meeting all these people, we push them to join the tribe.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because I think sometimes when you're so near to something, you lose sight of it. So we make a big choice in the way that we explain things that it's easy. And I think, while flexible eating is easy for a lot of people, at first it's not. One thing we say at every seminar is, hey, this doesn't make your life easier tomorrow.
Mm.
But if you join the tribe, there's someone in there that will resonate with you.
Mm-hmm.
And you will see that these are, at this point, thousands of people that have listened to us and have overcome that immediate obstacle of, okay, well, now I have to track to great success. I mean, and then every day we see it. I was at your seminar this week, last week, yesterday, and I'm already dialed in. I'm already doing this. So it's really cool to see that happening. And it's also cool now, for so often, for so long, we were seeing people on Facebook and like, who's that? But now we actually know them.
Yeah.
Whether it was seeing Stacy or Brooke or Joe or John, all those people that we actually met in person, and now these new people, just the other night at J-Town, we met, Bentley,
Mm-hmm.
and what was the other name of the person that we met? That was an interesting name.
Interesting name. Oh, there was a Barbie there.
Barbie, but now when we see them posting, Bentley commented on our Instagram this morning, we know who they are.
Yeah, no, that's super cool. And I think just going back to a couple of things you said there, one of the things about flexible eating and most things in life is that, rarely is there something that you can do easily where you get such amazing rewards from it. And I think with flexible eating, kind of like CrossFit, we often draw that comparison. It's not that it necessarily gets easier, but you get better at it. And I think there's always going to be times in your life where it's going to be more challenging because of various things going on. Like for us right now, we're on the road traveling. It's certainly becoming a challenge, not just because we don't always have the opportunity to cook in a kitchen or weigh food, but because we're surrounded by a lot of tempting foods a lot of the time.
Well, you make that happen.
Yeah, I mean...
I wanted, just an example, Monday, I came off of a weekend of overindulging. I was in Chicago.
Yeah.
I dialed it back in Sunday, and I said, okay, this week I'm going to be good. And the first thing you want to do Monday is go to the donut shop.
Right, because I wanted a donut. But I think there's that, there's that mindset that I talk to a lot of people who travel, and it's like you feel that you're in this one place for a short time. You want to make the most of it, and for a lot of us, that means trying the different foods that are on offer and enjoying yourself, just like you did in Chicago. It's like no different to me wanting to do that in New Haven, Connecticut.
And it was great. It was actually the best donut I've ever had.
Well, there you go.
At Donut Crazy.
You're welcome.
But and it's true. We've wanted to experience as much as we can, and I'd say we've experienced a lot. This has not been a luxury vacation. It's hard when every night you have to be somewhere, so you can't really just go out and do whatever you want. And we've experienced quite a bit of food.
Yeah.
And like you've said, it's hard to want to. Some of the places we've ate from that. Where did we eat? At that Triple D place in Georgia, where we had
in Atlanta,
and then we were
Folk Art restaurant.
Folk Art, and then we were at a place. Where did we sit outside? In Cleveland.
In Cleveland.
Remember we had the burger or the Reubens.
Reuben?
Yeah, we had a Reuben. Do you remember that? We split 2 sandwiches.
Where?
We sat out on the deck. We took some phone calls out there.
Oh, was that Cleveland?
Yeah, because it was after the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that was before CrossFit Spirit, our seminar there.
Yeah, and then we worked out after that.
Because we worked out, and I was like, I'm so glad we didn't have to do the running element, because I definitely would have been sick.
To eating at the Lincoln Tavern in Boston.
Yeah, that place was cool.
I was I passed out after on the plane. That was when I told you I just slept for 3 straight hours on a plane, which I never do.
Right.
Because we ate so much food before getting on there.
Yeah, that was good. Pancakes with Lucky Charms in them.
This is what, this will be what was enjoyable in a year, 2 years, 3 years when we're looking back on pictures and talking to people, when we can remember those things. But it's been really great along the way, helping people in the meantime, growing the tribe. And we've come up with some cool things that we're going to be putting out there in the near future. I think we both need a little downtime when we get home. We have some cool things coming out. I know, for one, we plan on October releasing new content every single day for the month of October. That's something that I want to do, and we're going to continue to update the site and continue to put out other blog posts and stuff. But
I thought you said we were having some downtime when we got home.
That is, what?
None of that sounds like downtime.
No, what's funny is that it's like once we're home, it will all feel like downtime.
Right.
But I think we have some cool things coming at you, and we want to hear from you guys how we can help more.
Mm-hmm.
All of you new people listening to this podcast, reach out to us. We always say, post in the tribe, go on our Instagram, send us an email, contact On Your Eating. What can we do? How can we help you continue on your journey?
Sounds good to me. I think we're going to be busy.
I think we'll be busy, but we're going to chill out. We got to get ready for the wedding.
Yeah.
And I think we are ready for the second tour, the winter tour.
The winter tour.
In January.
Where's that going to be?
Well, I think we're going to hit out the West Coast. We're going to hit Colorado, maybe Missouri.
Behind the scenes, the backstory to Missouri is Jason basically wants to go train with his buddy to get his black belt in jiu-jitsu, and that's the story.
Roswell let me.
Apparently, I'm supposed to just go willingly and watch him train.
Anyone listening from Missouri, help me sell Roz on why Missouri.
Listeners,
Springfield,
tell me why. Why would I enjoy going to Missouri?
Is there a good donut shop?
Who knows? Tell me. I'm not doing the research.
If you're listening to this podcast and you want us to come out for the winter tour, hit us up. I know we have some places like Oklahoma.
Yeah, we got to go see Molly.
Handful of spots in Texas. People have reached out to us.
Poor Molly hadn't eaten solid foods for like 2 weeks.
She crushed it. She did great.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how she got through that. I would be the worst version of myself. I know that.
And that's another great example though, where the tribe helped out.
Yeah.
We posted something about her, and the tribe just came on board.
Yeah.
Offered support, and I'm sure if Molly could talk to us right now, she would tell us that really helped push her through those last few days.
Yeah. Well, she does a phenomenal job inspiring and helping everyone else in the tribe. So I know that's why she got a lot of love off that post. So yeah, still sending you love, Molly. Hope you're recovering and you're getting back to your workouts.
If you've made progress, if you have a transformation for us, reach out to us. We want to share your story. So shoot us an email, contact@ownyoureating.com, or post on this thread and let us know about your transformation so we can potentially use you as our Transformation Tuesday. We're always on the lookout for new people, male, female. Regardless, we just want to help spotlight you and show other people. You know, we always say some people are embarrassed by it, but that's what's going to help others change their lives.
Absolutely. I think it's so important to be able to connect with other people and to feel like there's a common bond and that you're going through something similar. And I think a lot of us feel like we're very much alone on our journeys, and it's just simply not the case. There's definitely someone else out there experiencing the same thing you are, having the same difficulties and challenges. If you can show that you're persevering and, hey, you may not be exactly where you want to be yet, but that you have made progress and you're committed to making this work, you can really help inspire and encourage someone else to keep doing what they're doing.
All right, let's wrap this up. We have to drive into New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned on our trip?
The biggest lesson? I love how you're hitting me with this completely unprepared.
Well, hey.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I need to reflect. There's been so many lessons.
What's one big lesson? Doesn't even have to be nutrition related.
I know. That's why I feel like... I think just to worry less about things and enjoy life more, because often the stuff we worry about will get done anyway.
I think that's spot on. I think that's similar to what I was going to say, in just that, you can't lose sight of the bigger picture. While at first this was very stressful for both of us, we're uncomfortable waking up in different people's homes, you just take comfort in that discomfort. And you're like, hey, everything will be all right. We have a never-ending to-do list when it comes to Own Your Eating, when it comes to a wedding, when it comes to just taking care of our own lives. But
right.
if you just chip away at it slow and steady and do your best, most of those things will get handled.
Yeah. It's like, imagine if you had a jar. You want to put the big rocks in first, then the little ones, and then last of all, the grains of sand.
Exactly. Take care of those big rocks today. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. Glad to be back. We're going to try to get back on target with our podcast, coming to you every Thursday morning/afternoon.
Yeah.
Hit us up. Let us know if you have questions you want answered. And again, if you have a transformation for us, please post it. If you have anything we can do for you, shoot us an email. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on our tribe, Own Your Eating Tribe. And we hope to continue to help you on your flexible eating journey.